This video and this information could change your life. Just sit back, relax, and treat this video like a podcast and just pay attention. Hear me out for just a few minutes. Enjoy.
Kaspa, load your motherfucking bags, because I'm telling you, this shit's going to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, I got absolutely the best news for Kaspa. And listen, it's pretty much going to be from a technical analysis standpoint, because as you guys know, technical analysis, it shows you clues and indications much, much earlier than fundamental analysis ever would, unless you're just hit with a random, oh, this person did this, and then boom, exploding. Anyways, enough of that, enough autism. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, look, Kaspa, I wanted to break this down because some people actually haven't spotted something extremely, extremely obvious in terms of technical analysis. When we look at its market structure, at everything, right, we see pump 1, sell off, pump 2, sell off, pump 3, sell off. Now, what do you notice, right? Pumps strong, but the sell-off weaker and weaker before a huge rally. Now, look at this. Pump, sell-off, pump, sell-off, pump, sell-off. So, in general, it is pretty much creating almost the exact same thing it was down here. Now, in this case, the sell-off the second time is stronger a little bit than it was here, but in general, you can see that it is struggling to sell off more and more. That is the first thing, right? That is absolutely amazing, okay? Number 2, pretty much we've been from 10 cents to 20 cents for about the last year, all right? What does that mean? That means we have been consolidating, which is going sideways, right? And when you go sideways, what you pretty much do is pull back. Imagine a catapult, right? Imagine you're pulling back a catapult. When you break from a zone that's been going sideways, the longer the zone has been going sideways, the further the catapult's gonna go. So what is that indicating? Well, that is indicating that Kaspa is genuinely gonna go to the moon and beyond that. And I'm not even kidding, all right? It is genuinely going to go to the moon and beyond that, right? Even if you just count from 20 cents to, let's say, around 14, right? We've been pretty much going sideways for about half a year, which is absolutely fantastic. I know it's not the most exciting thing now, but you got to realize in a couple months when things do genuinely pop off, Kaspa is going to go diabolically huge, all right? That is the first thing, ladies and gentlemen. The second thing is, where do I think Kaspa is going to go? Well, on the extreme low end as a dud, 40, around 1.6 is around 40 billion market cap. Because we're at 40 billion right now, around 16 cents, so $1.60 would be 40 billion. Now, in my opinion, and I could be wrong here, I think Kaspa is going to go higher than most people anticipate. A lot of people are saying pretty much the $3 mark. But what you have to realize is the market cap, right? Of how much market cap we're going to have this altcoin season. Now, before we jump into that, I think Kaspa, right, if we do have a double pump like we did last time, right? We had a 1 pump, a couple months later, 2 pump. I do think Kaspa is genuinely going to do something like this, right? And go like this. So what does that mean? Well, $1.60 was 40 billion market cap. $3 was 80, and then pretty much $4.80 was 120 billion. Now I know that sounds crazy because that is a large number, but you got to realize the context, right, in the market. This market, we don't know how diabolically well it's going to go. If we base it off simple high probability, we should at least double in market cap, leaving us at around 6 trillion, okay? Which is very, very likely. However, since there's bandwagon, there's a lot of money in this world, crypto's genuinely getting more advanced and more recognized, we could even peak at 9 trillion as a pretty good probability. So just for simplicity's sake, let's say we meet somewhere in the middle, right? Or let's say we do genuinely spike like this, right? I believe that Kaspa is going to be one of the biggest winners, right? Now, again, I don't know. Maybe it could actually hit the 80 billion, sell off, then reach 120 or 150 billion, right? We could even see maybe go to 650, like really pushing it. I know that's crazy in terms of market cap, but you got to remember things like Cardano, right? If we compare Caspa to Cardano very quickly in terms of market cap, where was Cardano last time? I was in it was like 90 billion. I swear I went into the hundreds, but I could be wrong, right? But look, it was in a similar boat, right? Boom, from 4 to pretty much 90. Okay? And that is with 3 trillion market cap. 3 trillion. Imagine what we would do with 6, 7.5, 9, potentially pushing 10 plus. Imagine. Okay? This is why I think Caspa is genuinely going to be one of the biggest bangers. It's technical. Sideways is beautiful. Okay? It truly is. Fundamentally, this token is amazing, right? I'm not getting into this episode or this video, but it is actually genuinely amazing. And you have to remember, right, if I compare it, one more thing, when pretty much altcoins pumped, the first time they really pumped was pretty much in the early to mid-April, right? So then when we took a look at the Bitcoin dominance, right, early to mid-April, it's around 50%. So around 1.1 to 1.2 trillion was going to altcoins in terms of market cap. That is huge. So what can we expect if it doubles? Well, to be around 2.5 trillion in market cap in altcoins, which is crazy, right? And in November peak, right? 3 trillion. And we're actually, if we look here, we're actually lower. We're about, let's say 60%. It's not gonna be accurate, but we're around 1.7 trillion market cap in altcoins, and you saw how they popped off. Now imagine having another trillion in altcoins, another maybe 2 or 3 trillion in altcoins market cap. Think about it, right? For me, the new normals are going to be like 60 to 100 million, or sorry, 60 to 100 billion market cap for many coins. That's going to be like the new normal. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to think about that. Caspa, load your motherfucking bags, because I'm telling you, this shit's going to the moon.